$40 Motorola phone at Walmart. This is the Moto G 5G 2025 model. This was actually on rollback, so normally it's like $70 or something. I was planning on getting a G Play, which was $29, but when I saw this, it was only $10 more, and I went on to GSM Arena. I compared the specs. This is a much better phone than the G Play, and the G Play is pretty much garbage. This is an amazing phone either, but it's a lot better. It's even better than like the A15, and sometimes you'll find A15s for more expensive than this, because this has the Dimensity 6300 plus. So this is the phone here. Comes in this like wrapping thing. Seems like all these cheaper phones come in the same wrapping. Oh, this just actually just slides right out. Makes my life a lot easier. Let me just peel the sticker right off. Ooh, the back feels really nice, actually. Alright, I'm gonna put the sticker on the box. Alright. The sticker just has like the IMEI number and everything on it. Don't want to show that on camera. Alright, so this is the Moto G 5G 2025. So left side we have SIM card, and there's also micro SD on this. Top has nothing except for this microphone. This side has power button with fingerprint scanner, pretty sure on this power button, and then the volume rocker. Bottom, headphone jack, speaker, USB-C charging. The back has this nice material with the M&M's logo, Motorola. And then these two cameras, flashlight, and I'm assuming either macro lens or some sensor. These look like higher quality cameras than, for example, the A15. If I go get my A15 right now, you'll see those cameras look like they were $1. But now, does it have any battery? That's the real question. It does have battery. Hello, Moto. I can tell it does have a chin, but other than the chin, the bezels are small. The screen to body ratio is probably like high 80s or mid 90s on this, honestly. It looks really nice. Let's put everything back in the box because I'm not going to be using the accessories that came with this, because I have my own chargers and I don't have a case for it. Well, I don't really care. The back seems like it's made out of leather almost. Let's put this right back in the box where I found it. For some reason, this box is like really sticky for some reason. Oh boy. Hopefully this isn't one of those phones that you can't use even on Wi-Fi until you activate, because this is Verizon Total Wireless. I know the Verizon prepaids, they said on the box, phone cannot be used on Wi-Fi until activated on the Verizon network, but this did not say that, so I'm sure this one will work fine without being activated on the Verizon network, but you really never know. So I'm gonna go set this thing up, and I will come back after we get into like a home screen and see what the software is looking like. All right, let us take a look at our specs here. So of course, Moto G 2025. Let's go to hardware, and you see we have MediaTek Dimensity 6300, 8-core, 6 nanometers. It's ARM, of course. Scroll down. GPU is the Mali G57, which is probably trash because budget phone GPUs are not always good. This is the display, 90 Hertz, supports 120 Hertz. We'll be trying that one out. 6.7 inches, 264 DPI, 264 PPI, 280 DPI, and RAM, 4 gigs of course, and then there's RAM boost, which brings it up to 8 gigs. That's where those extra 3 gigs came from. And then storage, 64 gigs. Pretty good for a $40 phone. Honestly, they're still selling some cheap phones with like 32 gigs of storage, so having 64 is low-key a blessing. And I don't know what was up with that lag when leaving that app. We're also doing a whole bunch of app updates in the Play Store because this thing was quite out of date. Holy, I need a haircut. You can see my hair in the reflection. It's seen better days, definitely. Alright, manage apps and device, check for updates. Oh, it actually finished updating. That was really fast. So, what it's doing now is it's installing all the stupid, like, Verizon apps. This SIM card right here is the cause of all my problems. Can I break it with this one hand, or do I need both hands? There we go. This Total Wireless SIM card. Get out of here. Like, we'll pick that up later. Alright. Oh boy. For some reason, this phone is like kind of slow. Not slow, but let me show you what I mean. It's not slow. What I mean is like, for example, I have to like really swipe up. Like, watch. Okay, well, it's not doing it now. But for example, on the lock screen, if I just like, okay, well, now it's not doing it. But before, I would have to like really swipe for it to give me the options to log into the phone. But now it seems to be better. I need to wait for it to finish installing its 1,000 apps. First things first, all its hair. Should I just wait for it to finish installing all its crap and then I'll just delete the stuff I don't want? I think that's a better idea. So this phone is now set up. I still have to like sign into my apps and actually use this phone a bit to see how it really is. But so far, this thing has even been loading some stuff faster than my iPhone 15 Pro Max. So it's either something's wrong with my iPhone 15 Pro Max or our Motorola just makes really good phones, especially for $40. Can't really complain. But next video, I'll be doing performance tests, camera tests, and everything. So until the next one.